Welcome in to the ICU Arena, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Graham Dave, and as you can see by the plaque just on the desk, just there, I am one of the co-managers of Ice Cream Uploads FC. And the other one, well, he's not here because, COVID and that, but this guy right here is the man that we call Michael Meehan. Well, it's the man we call Bibby. It's the man that the chairman calls Michael Meehan. Now then, Michael of House Meehan.
Hello, Graham of Day.
I'll read. Hold on, I'm going to tweak that audio volume. It's a bit loud for me. Yeah. So, undefeated in the Premiership. Ice Cream Uploads. For those of you that missed Mondays. Was it Monday? It was Friday. Friday, there we go. So, for those of you that missed Friday's episode, Ice Cream Uploads are Premier League. I say, ICU are Premier League. Say, ICU. Yeah, we are a Premiership team. We secured that, obviously, a couple of weeks back. We went through the process of building our team throughout the start of last week. We added a number of new players, some with recommendations from this guy, Ads Plays. Thank you very much for the host, Ads. Welcome into the stream. And we started off our campaign. We had our first game of the season at home to Fulham, a game that we were absolutely ecstatic to have to start off the season. It meant that we had a good chance of winning our first game in the Premier League. But we didn't just stop there. We defeated Fulham at home 2-0, then went to St James's Park and smashed Newcastle 4-0. Absolute demolition. So, Ice Cream Uploads, Not only are we in the Premier League, but as you can see from this right now, we are top of the league. 6 points, plus 6 goal difference as well. So we're not just here to be present, to be just a number. We are here to stand up and be counted, and that's exactly what we are doing. What are your thoughts on our first couple of games in the Premiership, babe?
I thought we played it extremely well.
Okay, need to take this off screen because we missed that. Oh, it's just as it was going. Oh, Odds, thank you very much for the resub, should I say? There we go. 4 months. What a guy. Earning that reputation as our Celtic scout. Very much appreciated. My alert box needs to get right to the top though because that was hidden behind Chrome. But there we go. Sorry. As you were saying, babe.
I think we've made an unbelievable start, if I'm being honest. I mean, we have had a couple of easier games, shall we say. We have had quite a good running so far. So we have played Newcastle away. We also played Fulham at home. Fulham, who obviously came up with us last year. The biggest game that we're going to have today is against Liverpool, current Premier League champions. So we're playing Watford and West Ham on the way up to that. It might be something that we can try and get a minimum of potentially 4 points. I think the Watford game will be a lot more difficult than the West Ham game. Even though we were playing at West Ham, I think we have a little bit more to offer than West Ham does. But I think with the physical team like Watford are, we may struggle a little bit, even though technically they are a weaker side than West Ham. I think we'll have more trouble with West Ham than we do with West Ham. With Watford than West Ham.
I think you could say West Ham a few more times as well.
Yeah. I think the Liverpool game will be our first real test about where we are in the league. But that said, the league table doesn't really show what we would come to expect with the likes of Man City in 15th, Man United in 13th, Everton in 9th, Chelsea in 7th, Liverpool currently sitting in 5th.
Spurs were in 17th as well.
Yeah, so as it stands, with the first 2 games of the season gone, it's not as you would expect. So over the next 5 or 6 games, I reckon it will start to take shape, and we'd expect the usual suspects to be closer towards the top of the table. But we just need to keep on playing our game and hoping that the points continue to keep on flowing through the club.
Absolutely. I mean, what was our target at the end of the day? I mean, the board wanted us to push for, was it European football?
They wanted top half. Yeah, they wanted 7th and above. However, we said 13th and above was realistic. So we're exceeding every single expectation at this point with 6 goals scored and none conceded.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, as it stands, we just need to aim for what Manchester United can do. So yeah, there we go. Manchester United sit in 13th place. 1 up! Now then, welcome. Ad says, rushed out of the bath when I heard the intro, sat in a towel. Best get dressed. I mean, it's fine as long as you're just staying at home. But if you're coming down to the training pitch, ads. I mean, we told you the last time we rocked up in just a towel, mate. There is you at least need a pair of flip flops with that towel. I mean, come on, this is a professional establishment. Jenkins.
Jenkins with
Hey.
yeah. Good morning, sir. Oh, afternoon now. Sorry.
So, Janine, let me lose this screen, and then we'll go into this one because you can see it's both on screen. Oh, look at that. Not even there. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well go back into this screen. So we're obviously first game of this stream is against Watford. We sit at the top of the Premiership somehow with 6 goals scored, 6 points, no goals conceded. We're flying, but we need to get our team ready for this next game. So let's look at the lineup on the board. There we go. For those of you that missed it as well, last week, the Monday and Wednesday streams last week were instrumental in changing the shape of Ice Cream Uploads FC. We have, as you can see just there, Rabbi Matondo. He's been in the team for a little while, but a little bit further over in the middle of the park, Danny Olmo. But on that right wing, I can do it as well, actually. I can do it as well. I forgot I could do that. We have here Kubo now starting on the right flank. Go back to our defence. We have Ben White in the middle of the defence alongside Valeni, and then next to him, Alphonso Davies. Well, not even next to him, out on the flank, Alphonso Davies. So we have pace on the flanks now. Alphonso Davies, Frimpong, Matondo, Kubo. We have some decent attacking options. We've got a strong keeper in Matvei Safonov in goal. Miles Vilar sits on the bench ready to jump in for him at any time. But we finished the last stream with one new player that hasn't started for us yet, and he's sat there in the reserves. Birmingham's own Jude Bellingham. You can't see that, so let me bring that up onto the full screen for you. There you go. Bellingham there. Maybe he'll get a chance to run out onto the pitch for us in this game. We will see. I love how enthusiastic you say my name, says Jenkins. That's because we love to see you in the stream. So it's not even hitting enthusiasm. It's full real-world enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
So I rescued my PC. Lovely downside, OBS is completely empty. Oh, nightmare. Did you not have a backup of OBS then, I'm guessing? I mean, I'm saying that. I've not got a backup of any of my Master of the League stuff, so if I'm going to do that today. I'm going to make a note of that. I'm going to write that in Discord to Bib, just so I remember. But...
Well, the thing is with Streamlabs OBS, it has a cloud one, doesn't it? So it can't really delete itself. But if it's Studio OBS, I don't think it has a native one, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't save all the assets though in the cloud, does it? So you still need all of the assets in the right folders and stuff. It just saves the format, or does it actually save all the assets?
I think so, yeah, because like I'm not going to go into file formats from work, but there's been times where it's shown the network code to be able to get the assets. It's just I don't think it's I know what you mean.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Oh well,
it shows where they're located, but I don't think it transfers the images.
I'll do a backup anyway, just in case. Who has one, right? Yeah, exactly. We know we can, but we never do back it up. None of my fireworks work with slobs. I mean, most people would swear by OBS over slobs anyway. I just love how easy it is to have, like, I mean, do you know, let me show you quickly. Here, this is what my screen looks like. I know I'm breaking immersion, but let me go into gameplay main for now. So this is what my screen looks like. So I have all of the alert stuff down the side, the chat down this side, and then I can turn things on and off quite easy and stuff there. Whereas obviously in OBS, it doesn't have things like chat and sub built in. So yeah, that's what I go for. It just makes it easier from a broadcast package standpoint. It's just all there on one screen. But yeah, swings and roundabouts. Some things have benefits, some not so much. But this is a benefit, as you can see. Ice Cream Uploads FC. That looks like being stopped this in my OBS. I mean, OBS is class. OBS is what makes this work. I do have OBS installed, but I don't have all of that set up. I know I could import it really easily. And OBS is less intensive. Streamlabs is a lot more intensive. But if you've got the power to run it, I just go for it. There he is. Is it Takifasa or Takifusa? What's his name? I'm gonna T Kubo.
Who?
I want
Oh, right. Kubo.
Takifusa Kubo. There we go. Are they saying ice cream till I die?
It sounds like
know
it, yeah.
I am, I'm sure I am. I'm ice cream till I die. Ice cream till I die. Oh, ice cream till
It
I die.
absolutely doesn't say Brentford.
Ice cream till I die. Turn that up a little bit. I don't know if you guys got the full impact of the volume there, so... Pause it. Why is it not working? Okay, let's select sides again. I know why it's not working. You're playing with a PlayStation pad that's not plugged in as opposed to the Xbox pad that is. I may have picked up the wrong controller. It's fine. We're okay.
Well, you're doing drag backs for days. Didn't know Jojo had it in.
Skype, Discord, Zoom, what is this trickier, Copperfield? All of the above. Oh. Yeah, we have to have Skype and Discord running. Skype just for the video. We could just run it all through Skype, but...
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, because we're using... what's it called? Parsec. We're getting all the audio coming through Bibby's PC, so we have to speak to Bib using a mobile device, which is why we have Discord and Skype. Discord gets us the audio, which sounds nice. Skype just so we can see Bibby's face on screen. Okay, concentration now. There we go, Dodo. Oh, it just muscled me as well. Beautiful. Offside. Oh, I was going to say. Yeah, we would ideally just chat on Discord on the PC, but you'd hear my voice coming through because I'm tunneling into Bib's PC. Oh, nice turn. Oh, he's just going to run it. Alfonso gets a chance to open up, and there we go. Well kept in. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Had to play it off him.
Oh, not the ball, but whatever. Oh.
What a good turn.
Oh, and finds him as well.
Oh. I should have probably had a pop there. He was a bit barricaded in.
Oh. Get out, go on.
Well in.
Good lad, Matondo. Beautiful. Oh!
Oh! Oh! Hello! Oh, Foster.
That was majestic all the way down the park.
Oh!
Yours! Ah.
You what? What do you mean I'm going to be that deaf? It's noise cancelling. No, I haven't. I've got another earphone in. All right, is it here? Fucking hell. Right, I'll come down and get it in a second. That was quick, wasn't it?
Like somewhere turning up.
No.
Boom! Oh!
My Subway has arrived.
Warnock again. Hello.
Oh. Big out. Oh, well in from it. Oh, Kubo. Oh, just gets it in.
Looked like he was going to run that then.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Oh, not the one. Costolo's there running through the middle.
So let's shepherd it out, shepherd it out.
Oh.
Oh.
Jezza.
Oh, he's been turned.
Come on, Jezza. Absolutely bundled me. There's that physicality that you were talking about from Watford. Oh,
That's
fucking
me.
character select is dog wank.
No! I was meant to be definitely a nice little fake shot to come inside. Poor. We haven't
Come on,
quite got
boys.
going this first half yet, have we?
I think I know why.
Oh,
We're still not putting the... yeah, we've not got our foot on the front foot. We're not on the front foot, not got the foot on the pedal. There we go. Whereas they have, we're only mid-attack. They've gone more attacking than us. There we go. I was going to go, hello.
yeah. No, I was doing it. It's a good ball. Oh, Castolo chasing down lost causes. Trying to make something out of nothing.
Not the one, but...
Hello!
Oh.
Good hands, Ben Foster.
I tried to pass it to him first time as well. Nice.
Good ball with the interception.
What was that fucking horrible pass? Miles away from him. Play that to his feet and we're through. Football, honestly. Get your head in the game.
Well in. Frimmy.
Nice. Oh, bit of slow down, but we're alright, we're good. Oh, what?
Oh. Fuck's sake. It seems like they're going to try and play counter-attacking football here. They've got the big man up front, and they're just going to try and hit him at any occasion to try and hold it up and just wait for the rest of the players to join in.
It's alright. We're not going to score any if we carry on playing like we are. We need to get our heads in the game. We've been wasteful. Horrible half. Oh, disappointing.
Not got going.
That is a good scene, that. Seeing the players go in. Nice addition. How is the volume for everyone? Because it's as loud as hell for me, by the way. Is it good for everyone? Yo, what have I missed, Chiefs? Nothing yet, chappers. First half of football, first game against Watford. Not the greatest start. We've probably had the better half, but that's more as a result of them playing terribly. But what a ball. Danny Olmo still fighting. Oh!
Oh, there we go. All it takes is one chance, boys. Let's go.
The strength there. Danny Olmo doesn't usually wrestle his way through.
No. I mean,
What a ball, though.
We've got a proper bollocking at half time. That must leave 3 Watford players. Ardaz getting his first start in the Premier League this year.
The irony as well.
Absolutely.
Look at his first touch was 100% a Danny Olmo first touch, but it just worked out for him. Oh, that's better than Isak, says Ads Plays. Donald Me says, there are 3 featured Kante and I have 0. Once again, I didn't pick him up. No!
I haven't been able to pick up Paddy V either. I think he's been featured 3 times. Sorry, in the iconic moments 3 times, and I haven't managed to get him either time. Good ball.
Oh, that was horrible, Danny Olmo. That was a through ball as well. Nice. Straight back. Oh, not.
Oh.
Changed me to fecking Castolo behind him rather than going to Danny Olmo. Stood there in the position waiting for it. What? Did that just hit
So the one
Rotondo in
player
the
that I
face?
wanted, yeah, the fucking CPU ended up doing it. That'll do. Good line. Great line.
Game. Get your head in the game. I hate when it starts doing shit like this. Like passing to Olmo, straight past him to Castolo. You're about to pick up the ball and then it fucking hits Matondo in the face. Fucking play.
There we go. Oh, little triangles.
Ah, go on. Go on.
Oh, straight at the keeper again.
Oh,
Get in.
beautiful.
Oh my God.
Good lad, Villaney. Well covered. Go on, Kubo. Oh, nice block. There we go.
That'll do.
Oh,
Let's make some subs, get some fresh legs in, because the tempo has been horrific this game for us. Do we give him a debut?
I reckon we do. Yeah. So Jude Bellingham, newest signing for Ice Cream Uploads FC, replaces Tasmanic? The Tasmanian midfielder. Not talismanic, but Tasmanian.
Yeah. See if I can try and increase this tempo a little bit. Don't forget, we have lost Dembele. Is out now on loan at Bristol City, so we can't call upon his explosive nature for a 19-year-old.
Jude Bellingham, first touch is decent. Bibby back to Bibby.
No, was it me the second time?
Yeah.
Oh, hello! Oh, it's gone in anyway. That was definitely going wide.
Is that class as a Bellingham assist as well?
It must be, surely. That was definitely going wide, that. New signing getting in on the photo op.
Always watching, Wazowski. Unlucky for some, number 13. Not for Bellingham, though. Straight on the score on the assist sheet. Anyway, here we are. Dink. Wash.
Was it going wide? I think the keeper may. Because the keeper looked like the wrong-footed the keeper because the keeper obviously went the side that the shot was going. Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter, though.
To get Jude Bellingham in the face. That's one thing we do need.
Yep. Is there one available?
I've not had a look yet. Ice Cream Uploads on course for 3 wins in the first 3 games of the Premiership.
Well in.
Oh!
Couldn't get there. Well in, Matondo.
Lovely.
Well done. Oh, what's that?
That was literally nowhere near. But big Jude. Hey, Jude. Oh, he is!
Oh, his debut! Oh, this guy could be a new prodigy. Love the little interchange with Castolo there. Look at his footwork here. Gets it out, give and go. Gets it into the box, 18 yards out, just wallops it past the helpless Ben Foster.
Look, takes it on his right foot, passes out with his left. Takes it on his left, shoots with his right. I mean, wonderful control there from the youngster. Phenomenal. I mean, let's not get carried away, though. This isn't necessarily the most difficult start to the season. Watford, Fulham, arguably Newcastle should have been better. And we have West Ham next. But then it starts to get a little bit more difficult with the likes of Liverpool then. We've still not played any of the big 6. So let's just ride this while we can.
Big win. Well in Fellaini.
Oh. Gosh, just everywhere.
Love the bit of business for Bellingham. Well, for us. Oh.
Oh. Castolo's
They're playing it
absolutely
around, but
shattered.
they just haven't got the... Yeah. They're playing it around well enough, they just haven't got the...
Big
the
win, Ben.
penetration.
Oh, loves a bit of penetration. And there he is again. Box to box. Oh. Gambling on picking that up without the head. I was hoping it was just going to go over his bonds. Big win, White. Oh, these new signings have been phenomenal. Shout out to the Ice Cream Uploads scouting team as well, by the way. Recommending Alphonso Davies, the man who's on the ball now. Latondo's been decent. Bellingham's been wonderful to see.
Oh, just tried getting in behind.
That's all right. Oh, I was going to say it's end of the game anyway, but we might... Nah, that's it.
Well played. Good game. The first half was shocking. What a second half that was.
Audas with his shirt off.
That's a horrible fest.
Like he was world class. I mean, his goal came entirely from Danny Olmo. I mean, Castolo hard worked from Bellingham, and then Bellingham's, as it said, if anyone's going to be taking the top off to celebrate, it should be Jude Bellingham. Absolutely phenomenal play for the youngster. He was only on for like, what was it, 30 minutes?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. A heavily one-sided game. The first half could have probably gone either way, but second half it came out all guns blazing. So scores around the ground then. Fulham drawing with Newcastle United, the two teams that we've beaten so far. Brighton slamming home our next opponents, West Ham 3-1 at home. Tottenham losing 1-0 to Liverpool. Bournemouth getting beat 3-1 by Burnley. Arsenal winning 4-2 and newly promoted Nottingham Forest. Everton getting beat 3-1 at home to Manchester City. Chelsea beating Leicester at home. Away. Man United beating Wolves comfortably 3-0 at home. And Norwich going to Villa Park and getting winning 1-0.
So there we go. Confirmation of the table. 9 goal difference. 9 points on the board. Out in front now. 2 points clear at the top of the table with just 3 games to play. We were sitting 2 points clear at the top of the championship last year with 2 games left to play. Never mind 3 games in. So this is huge. This is huge for the club.
Something we mentioned before we went live in the last game is that the table was a bit out of whack, and you can see now that it's starting to take shape. The teams that you're familiar with that should be in the top half of the table are now starting to poke their heads through. I mean, this is probably the way the season kicks off for the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester City and United, all starting to kick on with their seasons now. No longer in the bottom half of the table. Tottenham do sit in 17th place, though.
Oh, I remember completely breaking the fourth wall. I remember playing PES 6. Not only was that one of my most enjoyable Master Leagues that I played through, but Liverpool got relegated the first season. It was amazing. That's why it's enjoyable. Yeah, I've never seen Liverpool get relegated on any Master League ever apart from that one. So yeah. Anyway, so 3 points in the bag. Watford dispatched West Ham up next, and we have some negotiations. Interesting. Offer in for Dodo.
We do have to try and either get rid of him or get a new contract for him because it ends this season.
Ooh.
I'm more than happy at keeping him purely because of his age and how well he's played for us.
Yeah, how old is he? 21?
Yeah, 22
now. 75 overall, so he's got some good growing on him. His growth curve isn't the greatest. By the time he's 24, so in the next couple of years, he's only going to get to about 77, 76, 77, somewhere around there, if he stays on target. So he's not going to grow rapidly, but he's been playing phenomenally for us. So, do you know, I'm inclined to say we offer him a new contract because, I mean, at the moment, what's his release fee going to be if we start to give him a contract? Because at the moment, his release fee is only 11.1, which is just a bit.
Oh, shit.
17 million.
17?
Probably drop his wage down a bit as well. What's he on at the moment? So he's got 548 there. He's currently on 491.
491.
Could easily keep him.
I don't know. Do you reckon he'll go down 50 grand?
Just give it a try. Let's see what he says. Give him 5. Or is he only? Oh, he's only 22 years, so 3,
Yeah.
Keep means we can keep Dodo in the team. Add an extra 8 million on top of his release fee. So if anyone does want him, I think keeping hold of him and taking use of that would be good. We must have had another player on the scout list. See who the scouts have drummed up for us to have a look at. No one on that one, but we've got a few names. I don't recognise any of those. Are they all new on the list? Nobody looking particularly exciting on paper, on stats there. Have a look at Dimata a sec. How old is he? Doesn't look happy. Look at that.
His finishings for 85. 23.
Interesting. Gatekeeper TV says, "Hey bosses, just got back from a scouting trip in Germany and Ukraine and found a couple of gems for you to have a look at. Mikolenko, Dinamo Kiev, and Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen. Interesting.
I've got a feeling with they're already in our
Mikolenko, I believe, is he the left back, or is he or a defensive mid? I think we have looked at him. That's baby's controller not fapping, by the way.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, just Micro will find it. Yes, we had looked at him. We had looked at him under David Fisher's recommendation at first. We just couldn't afford him because we were kind of looking at like whether we could sell Ruskin and bring in Mikolenko or
yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely one that we would take though. Good attacking player. Technically, at the moment, better than Alphonso Davies, but whether that stays that all the time, we'll have to see. Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen. There we go. This guy, nice little red flash in his hair. I'm all for that. Just to see Graham Souness pissing himself. He's got red in his hair.
Just combust. Tight possession, speed, acceleration. Lovely. Double touch, Scotch move, heel trick, gamesmanship.
How old is he? Or was only
22 maybe?
21.
He's got a nice little growth spurt as well.
Oh, I like the look of this guy. Let's get him on the list.
Wage 1.5, release fee 18, well nearly 19. He's already in our players.
Already on the list. Lisandro Martinez from Ajax and I don't know what that one says. It's just something like, is that like, what? Does it say Ali McCoist? I can't see. I think ad players just said look for Ali McCoist.
How many times have we looked for fucking Natchem? He's banned. He's not allowed in the club.
I mean, I would sign French Eddie, but I wouldn't sign Natchem. Get out of here. Get out of here. Lisandro Martinez from Ajax. I'm guessing that's him.
No, it must be this guy.
Oh, there we go. Ooh. Defensive midfielder. How old is he? 22. Got a lot of growth. He's not too big. Only 178 centimeters.
His wages are though.
His defensive awareness is all right. His ball winning is all right. Interception and fighting spirit. Oh, see, he's got a lot to work with though.
He has.
He
really has.
His top stats, like his passing, shooting, so what's it looking like generally. So he can't score, which is fine as a DMA. He's a good all-rounder. He doesn't particularly excel at anything, but absolutely one for the list. He's centre-back on my PES. God damn
it. 1 second, the catering's just arrived. 1 second.
So let's jump back into the office while Bibby goes and gets his officially endorsed club sponsor, a sandwich place that provides you long baguettes. It's called Subway. Subway. So Lisandro Martinez, is he a centre back on your PES? Or is that Mikolenko? I'm assuming you mean Martinez. He probably started off as a centre back or something, or maybe he started off as a defensive mid and is now playing more centre backage. But we are at least a couple of data packs out of sync. Yeah, it should be a CV. Okay, yeah, we're probably a couple of data packs out of sync then. Maybe he started off as a DMF at the season and then has dropped back to a centre back, so they changed positions because that. Like, what's his face? Joshua Kimmich. He is. I think he's a DMF now, but he started as a right back, but he's now a defensive mid, I believe. I mean, I could be wrong on that one, but it's something like that with Kimmich. I mean, I do have right back defensive Kimmich featured in my club, which is filth, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that came from that way. But don't forget, if you do want to add any other players to our list, our transfer targets, let me see if chatbot's on Discord. Yeah, there we go. So let me jump in to the ice cream van. Those of you who don't know what the ice cream van is, it's that link in the chat. That is our Discord. Jump down to Master League. Where is it? There we go. Master League transfer target. So this on screen, let me show you now, is our Discord. So if you do want to get involved, there you go. These are links to transfer targets, so you can drop your suggestions for transfer targets. Also, if you've got any transfer targets that don't have faces and you play on PC, feel free to drop mods for player faces and stuff in there. Like Alex Crowell was recommended to us on the last stream, so there's a face in there for Alex Crowell. Speaking of faces, I'm going to have a quick look and see if I can find Bell, Ingham, face, PES2020. What have you got from Subway, the unofficial
unofficial sponsor, unofficial catering company, Italian BMT, mate, all the way. However, because you get it delivered, you get a nice little Southwest sauce, but I don't want to put that on myself, so I'm just going to keep that in the fridge.
I'd be like dipping my finger in the Southwest and everything. Gotta love a Southwest sauce. Can't find a Jude Bellingham face. I can find face builds, but we don't want that. We want. Boo! I can find a PES 2013 face for Jude Bellingham. Boom.
Wait, 2013?
Yeah. There's loads of people still play PES 2013.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Because it was the last one on the last engine, so there's still a lot of people that play it.
That's it. Didn't realise it was that old. It's still been going for 7 years.
Okay, I can't find it. If anyone does find a face for Jude Bellingham for PES 2020, please feel free to share that. I have just been having a look. Couldn't see anything there, so that just means that we can make his face build look a little bit more sexy in game, like we've done with Miles Field, like we've done with Danny Olmo, like we've done with Frimpong and so on. So, like, as you can see here, it's okay, but we want to give him something that's a bit more classic. If anyone does have any links to Jude Bellingham Facebooks, then feel free to share. But anyway, should we get prepped for the next game? I think we should. I think we should. Let's drop down into. Actually, we're at West Ham. Let's get onto the training pitch before we head off. Then, yeah. Okay. Oh no, that's the tunnel. That's the wrong one. Ah. Oh no, Jim on his lawnmower. Oh fuck. Let's get back actually, because the chairman are chatting. Look in a minute, Jim. You know, with our winning streak since the season opener, blah blah blah. Fans are at all time high. Of course, winning is what. So, has the chairman just been told to keep up with winning? I couldn't get that on screen before it came on, but dominant 3-game win streak for Ice Cream Applause FC. There we go. You know, with our winning streak since the season opener, we've got the all-time record in our sights. Tell me we've got more than 3 wins in us. Chairman, of course, winning is what we do. Interesting. So is 3 our highest win streak? That must be.
Well, our all-time record. It seems very dodgy, that, doesn't it?
Strange. But anyway, so basically the chairman that wants us to win another game. Jim's goodness. West Ham, it's fine. What do you expect? Anyway, back to Jim. He's still going. Can you hear him? Absolutely flying round on that mower. Jim! God. Jim! Cut it off! There we go. Good lad, Jim. Cheers, Jim. Okay, so, yep, here we are. Ice Cream Uploads training pitch. Jim's over there on his lawnmower. Yeah, obviously it's a bit... Jim! Start it up again. Has he got his headphones in? Jim! He's... Do you know what? Never mind. Let's get back inside. Sorry, let's get to West Ham. We've got a game. Jim, it's all right. Players, just crack on. We'll see you down in London. Yeah, nice. See you in a bit. Honestly, they're definitely that man. The cutscenes are the same as last season's. They never change each season. Same cutscene. Don't you know about cutscene? You're almost talking like this is a football game and not a real football. Not a real football club. I mean, it's absolutely a real football club. You can see like the training pitch down there. Do you know what we need to get on this training pitch behind us? Just Jim flying around on his little lawnmower, like yeah.
That'll be quality. All right, so we've had to make some changes to the team. Isak comes back in again after not feeling too clever in the last game. Jimenez has come in for Matondo. Matondo, for whatever reason, isn't up for it today, so he's going to sit this one out. Let's bring Mako in. So Jimenez will sit on the left-hand side rather than his preferred right-hand side. Kubo is obviously going to remain there, being our talisman going forward. Dani Olmo in the same position. Isak then comes in for Ardas. And that is pretty much it. Katic comes in for Ben White. He's been unbeatable in the last 2 games, so we just want to keep that good run of form for the time being and build that partnership with Fellaini. We're still yet to concede a goal, so it doesn't make much sense to change it.
Thoughts? Do we start with Lobato instead of Pimele from the left? He's not had much playing time. I'm pushing.
Can he play left wing forward?
Yeah, well, change to an SS and he plays.
Oh, right, okay.
Might make it.
Yeah, we could try that.
I hear Jamie's actually the doc, his new job after his Twitch ban. His name.
No comment.
Is Jim. Absolutely no kick clash there going on. There we go.
There he is, big Pablo. All right, then.
Let's get into the tunnel. While we step out onto the pitch, obviously everyone's out there, as you can see, just behind us. I don't know why. Whenever we come into this tunnel, I mean, even though we're at West Ham, it looks like an Ice Cream Uploads tunnel. I'm not quite sure of that. I mean, there's just how much respect they command for us. But who keeps leaving that ball over there? Honestly, the ball's going to get absolutely nubbed. Yoink! But anyway, welcome to the London Stadium as Ice Cream Uploads take on West Ham. We need this to extend, apparently, our longest win streak ever in charge of this club. This could be 4 games in a row. Exciting times. Let's step outside. This stadium looks class.
Live from the London Stadium, West Ham versus Ice Cream Uploads FC.
Your win streak is actually 6 last season. Maybe this is the all-time Premiership win record, which is bizarre because we've only ever had 3 games in the Premiership, but it's okay.
That's what I was thinking, because we definitely went on a run towards the back end of the season where we probably put 8 together.
Although wasn't there a draw in the middle of it? Maybe we only got 3 and then a draw and then something. I know we had a long undefeated streak, but did we have a long win streak?
Right, so they've got attacking, so we're going to match them.
What nature, did you say? Oh. Easy. Oh, beautiful. Oh, unlucky Isak.
Well, go get out to it.
Woo! Oh, double touching and everything. Yeah, it's not good enough though.
Well in for me. Oh, why didn't he turn?
Oh, that from Castolo, you expect better.
They won't take me on.
Ah!
Why? We've got possession, ref. Oh, we still have possession. Fair enough, it's still a foul, but let's play on. No. Oh, shit. I should have done that. That's worked out okay.
Oh, Danny almost just got absolutely bundled off that then. Trying to continue with their heroics from the last stream. But West Ham being more disruptors than anything in this game. Breaking down play, not having anything really beyond that. Oh, here we go. Isak! Oh.
He didn't put his foot through it.
No.
Side foot. He was trying to be a bit too cute. Well in. Lovely. This is more like the ice cream what loads of fans have come to expect. Playing it around with ease.
This is lovely. Offside? Yeah.
Oh. Jesus, Isak. No idea where he was.
I can already feel Ads players sat in the dugout, getting ready to hurl spitty abuse at Isak. Just side-footed a goal that, I mean, he still had a lot to do, but it just didn't do any of it. And then miles offside. Oh.
There we go. Well done. Well played. Laying him mopping up there.
Oh,
that's a poor touch. A really, really heavy touch from Isak. Danny Olmo getting in the way of it, though. Oh.
Oi.
Well done. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. Laney ready to mop up. Oh, what do you come to expect from a centre-back like him? This is why you can't get rid of him. He's irreplaceable, some might say.
Oh, Dodo, though. Taking liberties there.
Oh, Castolo.
Both strikers are just spurning opportunities here, but that's not the ball. Fucking Dodo, they're running through the middle, waiting for the overlap. Oh. Ah! That was like full power.
That wasn't meant to happen. I tried super cancelling that. He was meant to head it back to the goalkeeper, but because he let it bounce, he's just chipped the ball up to him. And I tried super cancelling before he went to kick it. Instead, he scored one of the greatest own goals that you're ever going to see in the game.
Although,
but there, I wanted him to head it.
His own goal last season was better.
Can you believe it? 1-0 down at the London Stadium with potentially...
State of that.
I wanted him to head it first time when the ball was in the air, not wait for it to come down and then side foot it over the goalkeeper.
Why was he not even heading it out? Safanov then.
Oh, great start. Ref! Oh. The crowd are silenced. The away team buoyed by what's just gone on the pitch.
The home team. You mean?
No, the away fans.
Don't get what you mean.
The away fans are stunned at what they've just seen on the pitch.
You said Boyd. Here we go.
Lovely touch. Oh.
for fuck's
Oh.
sake, man.
Oh. It's been a lacklustre performance for the West Ham side, but they still find themselves 1-0 up.
Yeah, we've only got 2/3 of our team playing. Castolo and Isak have been absolute atrocious. Nothing has been good about their play up front.
Challenging first half. We look good going forward. It's just the final third that we're not finding ourselves in a decent enough position, unfortunately. Look at that. There isn't much to talk about. There really isn't much to talk about after that first half.
Should have done better. Maybe. This is it now, boys. Heads in the game. Yep, heads in the game. Nice. He's just had the worst 30 seconds that I've ever seen.
Oh, fuck me. I think they're just happy sitting back and trying to get us on the counter again. It's the second team in 2 games that have tried to do this. Don't make an adventurous run. Oh, get offside. Why is it giving me him offside?
Why is it even giving it him? It passes. Stoller moves out the way.
Frustrating game so far.
Give him about 5 more minutes. And if it doesn't look like he's doing anything, he could just get off. Oh, Castolo again. Ah, oh, stopped his fucking run. No cohesion.
This is too much too fast for the ice cream uploads. Is it too much of a high expectation on the boys?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, get it out your feet, you tosser. Well done. Well cleaned up that side. Oh,
Danny Olmo. Absolute dog shit. Just got caught in possession, then gets caught in possession again.
Oh. Right, I think it's time to bring some subs on, don't you?
Yep.
Great counter-attack again by West Ham. It looks like we're throwing everybody forward, but we're really not. He should be doing miles better there. It should be 2-0 there. Right, so Lobato could come fucking right off. What should we do?
Maybe Himalethan just dropping back a bit, because him being pushed forward is just not giving us anything in the build-up. Karamoko missing here. You goddamn right.
3 hopefully inspired substitutions here.
Somehow.
It's not very often you see 3 subs.
See 5 if you're an United fan.
The West Ham crowd are getting a bit more vocal. They can nearly sense a potential 3 points.
Oh, first touch from Ordas. It just took his eye off it, clearly. Just didn't even see that it bounced about 1,000,000 miles away from him. Jude Bellingham, though. A bit more about him.
Oh. Pushing the back there, referee was well off balance there.
Come on, boys. Oh, look at him just sweating now, holding possession. Oh, never.
Oh, fucking hell. Can you believe it? West Ham with a hit and hope to Lanzini up front. How has the ball managed to bounce there and he managed to get ahead on it? Declan Rice with a hit and hope. It's bounced perfectly. Fellaini couldn't get anywhere close to it. He's pretty much dived past it.
Got a question both Fellaini and the keeper there. Fellaini going for it means the keeper doesn't. Keeper dropped like an absolute sack of spuds. I see you crumble. Suddenly the Premiership absolutely hits home. This is what we expected from the first game. Maybe this is just Ice Cream Uploads being humbled.
Well played. Oh! I'm trying to pull it back. Oh!
Will Walder, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You joined us at the worst part of our season so far. 2-0 down. Oh, come on, Davis. Lots of space to be playing that pass through. You shouldn't be hitting your man there.
Well played, Fellaini. Gets his head on it this time. Oh, he's forced him into a save. This is more like it.
Oh, that was shit. Took so fucking long to turn it on. Oh, fucking. Oh my god. Everyone. Just horrible. Atrocious football players. What was that?
Overlaid it. Well done. Oh, what? That better not be against me.
The ICU fans
are
getting the chance for Hey Jude going on. One of the few players that's looked switched on in this second half. Too many passengers in this team today.
Oh,
and then that happens. The man that we were just talking about, Alphonso Davies, is shattered. Oh my god. 3 players in front of that. Why has it played it straight to the front man?
Oh, Fellaini getting twisted and turned. It's been a professional performance by West Ham. They've dealt with everything that's been thrown at them so far. They've taken advantage of the gift that was given to them in the first half with their own goal.
New striker also needed. Says Ads plays, Isak is not good enough. I mean, he wasn't in that first half. Costola hasn't been throughout. Matt bits off and off, taking dead ball situations here again. Absolutely fizzed at him.
Well played. Oh, fucking hell. Too just casual.
Get us in these changing rooms. I can't be arsed with this game. This is horrendous. Disgrace.
That's a terrible. The papers aren't going to be happy with that performance, I'm telling you that now. West Ham with a very, very professional performance, sitting back and just waiting to pick us off. Waiting for the misplaced passes, waiting for the counter-attack, waiting for possession to just fall into their feet. And that's exactly what they've ended up getting away with.
Post-match interview, babe. Continue your thoughts.
I can't put into words what we've seen on the pitch there. It looked like on the balance of things that we should have potentially gone on and done better with that game. However, that wasn't winning the first ball. We certainly wasn't winning the second one when it was available to us. Just the amount of passes that was being put through the midfield, and unfortunately, it wasn't getting to the players who we wanted them to. it was just an absolute car crash from start to finish. The strikers was disjointed from the midfielders. Every time the midfielders got the red up, they went to play the pass and it just went straight to the opposition. There was no cohesion. There was no attacking sense. There was no what's the word I'm looking for? Accountability with the ball. Whenever we had the ball, we wasn't looking for where the next play was going to come from. And unfortunately, in the Premier League, you will get punished for it. And West Ham have done exactly that. They was given a gift in the first half. They came out in the second half. They was waiting for us to just lose the ball in midfield. Declan Rice puts in a hit and hope ball, in almost certainly in his case. He just wanted to get it in between the last defender and the goalkeeper. Did exactly that. And the ball's bounced up and he's headed it past the helpless goalkeeper, who was, I imagine, hoping that Fellaini was going to get his head to it. But again, miscommunication between Fellaini and the goalkeeper ends up costing us twice.
I mean, you've got to feel sorry for Fellaini. That first goal was a freak. It happens. The second goal, just a bit of miscommunication. It happens. He played really, really well. He was probably one of our best players on the pitch throughout. And if Isak, if Castolo, and if Lobato had played very well, Danny Olmo as well, the questions could be asked of him. If they would have played as good as we would expect, then we wouldn't be concentrating on where Fellaini is right now because, well, how Fellaini impacted the game. I mean, he played really, really well. His interceptions, he probably the player with the most interceptions out of everyone on the pitch in that. Really, really good at building out from the back. But his mistakes, the defence's mistakes, aren't the only mistakes we had. We had mistakes across the park, so just not good enough. And maybe that's a sign of life in the Premiership. This is the first real test. West Ham are the first team. I mean, maybe you could argue Newcastle are the first team that have the ability, that should be pushing, or have the heritage that should be pushing for higher up the table. The teams we've played elsewhere haven't had that, and this is the first time we've had to face proper Premiership quality. And yeah, it's absolutely shocking. We expect bigger things from the teams, but you can't be too angry at losing against a team like West Ham. You can just be angry at the nature of the way that we lost. But we move on. Let's get back into the office.
Okay then. So scores around the grounds on match day 4. Obviously, we end up being we end up losing 2-0 to West Ham at home. At West Ham. Watford losing 2-0 at home to newly promoted Fulham. Newcastle United 2-0 against Aston Villa at St James's Park. Liverpool drawing 0-0 with Brighton and Hove Albion. Bit of a shock result there. Burnley getting beat 3-1 by Tottenham Hotspur. Newly promoted Nottingham Forest getting slain again by Bournemouth. Manchester City winning 3-0 at home to Arsenal. Chelsea winning 2-0 at Everton. Chelsea winning 2-0 at home to Everton. Wolverhampton Wanderers getting beat 1-0 by Leicester City, and Norwich getting slam dunked at their home ground by Man United 4-2.
And we lose our place at the top of the table. Chelsea 10 points now. That one draw over us is what puts them at the top of the table. We still have the best goal difference. Let's not forget that. We shouldn't be at the top of the table. We shouldn't be in second place, and there's no way that we should have the best goal difference in the league. Let's just ride this as far as we can. In reality, we should expect to be dropping down this table. We expected promotion by the playoffs in the Championship, and we're now sat second in the Premiership. Let's not forget that. We are miles ahead of where we should be. So if we start to slip down the board, that's just us normalising. That's us taking the place that we should be. If we keep fighting and maintaining this position, then that's what we want. But sometimes what you want and what you can actually expect are two different things.
Yeah. Well, it was the chairman putting a little bit of the pressure on us, really, saying that we need to win our next game. The crowd want it. Obviously, we want it. The players want it, but you can't expect it. I mean, it could go to show that the chairman's, the chairman's vision of the club and how he runs a football club may not be in line with what actually is going on in the real world. It could be that he's never, Ice Cream Uploads have never been in the Premiership before, so his expectations could be a little too high. As a team that's been newly promoted, we should never be aiming to go in that top position anyway. The games that we've played so far have given us the confidence to get there, but I just said it was a bit of a humble in that game.
Speaking of humblings, Ice Cream Uploads' next game is at Liverpool. None other than Liverpool. They sit only 1 point behind us, 4 places behind us, But only 1 point behind us in the league, but definitely a big team to be coming up against. Dodo's contract.
He's accepted it.
Yoink! So we get to ask for more money for him and then keep him for 3 years at less money. Job's good.
So maybe $2,000 off Dodo. Great style. Okay. Is there anything that we need to look at before we get ourselves prepped for the Liverpool game?
No, I think straight in. Just dust ourselves off. Try again. Let's just go straight back in. Actually, quick one. Have a look at see how our player skill training is going. I think we put that on just before. Yeah, 13 days left for Isak to learn cut behind return. Probably need to drop some gamesmanship if we can, maybe on the likes of Lovato or Co to try and get some. If we have any of that stuff, Polly and Isak, or maybe Isak then. Isak did get dropped a couple of times in that game. Oh no, not right now. I mean when it's finished. Throwing gamesmanship on Isak might help us going forward because he did get dropped a couple of times in the last game, and if we can get some free kicks or penalties from it, then that'll be useful.
Yeah, man.
Let's get ready for the next game. It's a bit melancholy in Ice Cream Uploads Arena right now. Training pitch is pretty quiet behind us as the players get prepped. There's not really anything you can do when you're a team of our calibre, of our size, playing against a team that has the likes of Mane, Salah, Firmino, Keita, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, all of those players in the team. Obviously, we are playing against Liverpool next, so we're not going out onto the training pitch with an idea of drilling for them. You can't play against a team of that calibre when you're a team of our calibre. All we can do is go out and try to play our own way. It's the same way we approach every single game. So the players down on the training pitch trying to get fresh for this. But yeah, there's not much you can do when you're playing against Liverpool. Just play your game. I'm hearing Dodo's twisted his ankle. Let me just let's nip down to the training pitch, see what's happening down there. Actually, Jim's still here with his lawnmower. Jim. Okay, he's cutting the grass at this bit. We'll nip out further so we don't hear him over there as players training. So looking at the team now, Castolo, Isak, trying to stick with the same two up front. Matondo is fit again, so he comes back into the team. Danny Olmo and Kubo still stay in the team, but looking at this, it shows the form arrows a sec. Now look at that, Dodo in the midfield. Twisted his ankle in this training session.
We need some medical experts in the chat. This could shape the tactic of the way that we are at the moment. Dodo has potentially given himself a small injury. Do we change the way that our formation is to play without a DMF in such a pivotal game and bring in someone like Bellingham who can potentially play in the centre of the park? Or do we leave Dodo, give him an injection to potentially see through the rest of this game?
Dr. Atlas is here.
It's a tough call to make. I'd be inclined to give Dodo the injection, see if he can get through the game. If it's not working for him, and we can see him being visibly uncomfortable in the centre of the park, then we can look to change that.
We have a comment from Ads Plays, one of the scouts. He says get Dodo out. So let's start a poll. Who to play? Dodo unfit or Bellingham no DMF. Stop poll. Okay, poll. Has it started?
When, yeah.
The poll didn't look like it started for me. Has it actually started?
No, it's not. It's not come up. It's not come up on my screen.
Okay, end poll. Okay, that was bizarre. Ooh, I've got to do it all again. Who's play? Okay, I'm not going to put the context. I'll just write the names. Bellingham. Okay. Start poll. Has it started this time? Yes, there we go.
Yes.
So Dodo is unfit. Bellingham isn't a DMF. Who do we play? So if you could just give us a little bit of guidance on how we approach this situation, that would be useful. Obviously,
Yeah,
Dodo.
so if we bring in Bellingham, we'll have to change him from a DMF to a CMF, so that then takes away our protection in front of the back four against such superior opposition like Liverpool as well.
Gatekeeper TV says go like for like and try and spring the counter attack with our pacey forwards. Adsplay says Dang Liverpool signed Wanyama and Donaty Bab too. Donaty Bab.
Donnarumma in that.
Oh, there I didn't even see. Oh, there we go. Interesting.
Yeah, they ain't got a club either.
Also interesting. Okay, 100% of the votes in chat says Bellingham. Do you know what?
Okay.
I plan to agree with that. I would usually go for DMF, but it's Liverpool. We're likely to lose anyway.
So might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I see the thought process. Let's see how we can try to adapt to it. Oof.
So there we go. Dodo, you're out, mate. You can sit on the bench. We'll keep you in the team. Bellingham, you're starting this one. So yeah, you guys finish up training. We're going to get set for the match. We expect a bit more from you in today's game. Obviously, at West Ham, London Stadium, big stadium. We're talking like Olympic Stadium. So understand. It's a bit daunting, but this is Liverpool. You can't let anything get on top of you.
Interestingly, it looks like we've got Van Dijk leading the team out, as there's no Jordan Henderson in the squad. Well, he's on the bench, so it looks like Virgil van Dijk is taking the captain's armband for this game.
I think the most interesting thing for me is Liverpool have got Alisson, but still opted to purchase Donnarumma in the market. You've got to feel like there's some unrest there. Adrian,
you know what, Graham? I agree with you.
In the reserves, I mean, Alisson to ice cream uploads. Could we see that? No, we can't afford him.
His $7 million a week wages could potentially be a bit of a downfall for us.
I mean, he would just be the only person that plays for our team, but it's fine. Jude Bellingham, first touch on the ball.
Bit of a mix up at the back, but they get away with it. Would you be happy with us staying balanced for this game rather than going attacking?
I think so. Let's just see how we get on. See if we can do that later on, maybe. Oh, lovely. There's the Kubo that we saw in the first couple of games of the season.
Danny Olmo getting pushed off the ball. Oh, nearly giving Trent a little bit of something to worry about there. Alphonso Davies watches it.
Jude back offering cover. So even though it's a CMF, he's playing that DMF role very well.
What?
Was he offside? Is it a penalty? What we're saying? Is it a free kick? Oh, as if he's given the foul their way.
Oh. Can you believe it?
Spurs did shout Liverpool before the game kicked off, and it sounds like it's exactly the way it's going. Mustolo maybe forgetting who he was playing against with a ball like that. Attack Robertson is a pish poor KT. KT can't even afford to lace his boots. Chamberlain there, look at him. Or is it even? It's not even. Is it Firmino? I couldn't even tell. Firmino. Safanov
was more than happy to get some for that.
Having a bit of a boxing match there. I think he forgot where he is. He has asked him mention Conor McGregor earlier on, and that's it. He goes full on MMA. Beautiful. Good lad, Frimps. Not even supposed to be over that end, but we'll take it. My God. They just... Is that us?
Wave
Is that...
after wave. Nice. Oh, I didn't think so. Thought he got smacked at me. Hello.
I think it came off you
Slow
and then
going in
onto
a lot of
him.
space.
Oh.
Oh, he can't get it out of his feet. Oh.
Powered it up and everything, and he just kept bundling me. My pad's just there like, oh.
Much better start this game against Liverpool. Maybe they're big game players.
Oh, shit pass from Danny Olmo. Just too much on it.
Got it into feet well. Castolo. Oh. This is the counter-attacking football with pace that you come to expect from this Liverpool squad.
Oh,
Bellingham
there's
again.
Bellingham again. Is he off? Is he on? I can't tell. Oh.
Thought they'll play an advantage there.
Virgil van Dijk is just ridiculous. Went from a standing start to about 12 miles ahead of anyone else there. Not bad. 23 minutes in, 0-0 against Liverpool. I mean, obviously, if we want to be...
Oh, he's just ball offside.
Young Jay! What's up, guys? Welcome in.
Young Jay.
We're currently playing way out of our depth in the Premiership. Only lost one, though, so far, so... Oh, slow down at my end. Oh, it's back in, though. Oh,
Get there.
Nice.
Oh, get there. Oh, Danny almost just stopped.
I know, it attached to Isak. I had to, like, super cancel so it'd let you have a chance of getting it. But...
Oh, no. Oh! Yes! There's your goal!
There you go, there's your shit, KT.
Well played, boys. It's been coming.
Look at
It's
this.
kind of very nearly a hit and hope into the box. A fantastic volley, and I don't think Robertson realised where it was.
Looks like he was
the crossbar.
Trying to chest it out. He went the outside of the post, but the ball went on the inside. So dinks, and then no. Told you he's pish.
Oh,
I see you. Oh, I see you. Oh, I see you.
Ah, Coco.
Now we're going to see Liverpool come alive. Is this kicking the hornet's nest now? I mean, look at Jude Bellingham, though. He's been everywhere in this game. 100% repaid the faith shown in...
Oh. Oh. What a ball. Oh.
I got too greedy. No. It looked like it was going to happen. Should have played the sweat. I wanted to get the majestic because it was Castolo or Ronaldo. Lovely. Lovely. Oh! I mean, Isak was born offside again then for a second. I thought it was going to pay out for us, though. Oh. Kubo now. Kubo.
Muscled off. Mane like he wasn't even there.
By the tiniest man on the pitch as well. Oh, not... Fucking... I wanted to play that to Danny Olmo. Just dink it over to him. Oh, no. Oh, big save, keeper. Suddenly that investment in Matvei Sofanov starting to look worthwhile. You've got to feel that Lothar wouldn't have been anywhere near that.
Oh, it's just an absolute onslaught. Catches it out of the air, brings it down.
Wastes
gives
a
the
bit of
defenders
time.
a little bit of a respite. Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh, what a half.
Big half.
An own goal separating the two sides, very much like it was in our last fixture.
Ed the Caveman says, "Hi guys, I've got a shitty problem. My iPhone account says Guzzler. My Mac account is at Ed the Cave. I cannot sync the two and it affects my subs. Content on your page. Can you suggest to help sync with Twitch?" I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. Has he got two accounts, but he can't log in as Ed the Caveman on his PC or his iPhone? I think I might just be being a bit thick there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, Ed. Oh, Alexander Arnold's on his bike down this side. Oh no! There we go.
Well intercepted. Well done, Davis.
What's he blown for there?
It better not be a foul against us. I bet it is. Oh, thank Christ for that.
Woo. Thought he was going to give them a free kick. It'd have been a penalty anyway, never mind a free kick.
Left to go. Yeah, pull him out. No shot.
Go on, let's go further up to Kubo.
Just get it to Kubo.
Oh, okay. I'll go back again. Smallest man in the world. Can he win the head? He can.
Ish.
Oh, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh my God.
Ed the Caveman says, I wanted Ed the Caveman on my iPhone because I can't get access to it on the emotes. Can you not just sign out and sign back in again? Or is that the problem that you're having? You should just be able to sign out and then re-sign in with whatever one you want.
What happened to Danny Olmo then?
I have no idea. I don't have an iPhone though, so I don't know what the menus look like or anything. I don't know if it's the same as the Android one.
Sick.
Oh, that's why you can't give him a second. Mo Salah making space for himself with a 1-2.
Oh, shit.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, we'll have to leave that because can't do that and stream, as we've just seen.
Oh, shit. Oh, I was a kick that in. Well played. Oh. And we reset.
Oh.
Lucky.
Useless. Oh. Honestly,
Firmino's feet are unbelievable. Oh, well done, Safanov.
Oh, fuck was that? And that?
Referee. Oh. Castolo, his favourite right foot, Castolo! Oh.
David, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. How did he not just put that away? Oh, just hit the target. Castolo always hits the target from there.
We've got highlight reels of Castolo bagging from there. Millions of them, in fact.
Interesting. Trent Alexander-Arnold's gone off. Joe Gomez.
We'll look to make a sub the next time the ball goes out.
Liverpool clearly got
Shit.
their eyes set on this.
An attack on Mo Salah. Someone called me mad for that. Okay. Haven't really got that many options. Okay, so bring Ardas on. Do we bring Himalayas in for? Oh,
Maybe
I'm not sure.
Lobato for Olmo. As it play him in that AMF position. It's better on a 74 as an ASS, 72 as an AMF. That'll do. And then
so we bring Katic in just to show, just to give it a little bit of respite at the back.
Yeah,
bring
maybe
him alongside Ben White.
Yeah. I was gonna say maybe even drop Delaney. So I'm agreeing with that. Let's just go with that. And then if we need to make some last minutes, we'll just do it as and when. As Ads Players says, still a good result this.
It's been a very tough one, this, because the way that Liverpool plays so fast, it's difficult. And Firmino's causing all sorts of problems on the edge of that box.
Slow down on my screen. Of course there is. Nice.
Well in. Let's go. Oh, that's the wrong ball. Oh, it's got there. Oh! Oh, why did I do that? Fuck.
Oh.
Why is it taking so long there? Fuck. Let's let the ball run. We can sense potentially another goal there, as they just pass the ball across both sides of the pitch.
Oh.
Why did I go forward? Why did I go forward?
Absolutely mugged.
Is there something in the pipeline here, though?
Not with players not wanting to get involved with the play like that.
Oh, referee! Referee! Is that a penalty? It could be. I'm not too sure, you know.
It's not even booking him. It's not even booking him. What's it saying? It's got to be a... Oh, it's a free kick as well.
Oh, it looked close. Oh, can you believe it?
Oh, okay, where is it?
Do you want me to roll it out to you so you can hit it first time?
Yeah, go on then. Falling back. And then... Oh, Castolo's knackered. I don't know. Fuck it, I'm going with him now.
Do Matondo here. Can you see him? There we go. Ready?
Yep. So much first time, but whatever.
Nah, the angle was too acute. I wouldn't have been able to get that. The goalkeeper could just stand in the middle and cover both sides.
Oh my God,
Ardas with one of the worst touches.
Again. Once again, still an amazing result if it stays like this.
Davis is knackered.
Oh, that piece!
Into extra time, added time. Oh, Jesus. Whew. It's a good ball in. I think he definitely the striker should have done better there.
Should have done. It's a bit of an unfair game for both teams. If this finishes a 1-1 someone, you feel like with the amount of quality that's been in this game, someone should have 3 points coming out of this. Oh, ref.
Bellingham again. Potentially been man of the match, that lad.
Didn't even touch the ball then. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course he gives that one.
Jordan Henderson, the old gamesmanship there.
Dirty in-game cheat, that's what it is. Take the draw.
Okay. Bellingham there, clearing his lines again. Is it time for one more move?
Oh.
It's a good result against Liverpool, to be fair. It feels like either team could have walked away because our keeper made some terrific saves from their strikers. We both definitely had chances to take away 3 points, so that's the worrying thing about it. Look at that, 6 shots on target for them, 3 for us. They dominated the possession, they had more passes, they intercepted more, they fouled us more. I think a draw on the balance of things is probably the best result. As painful as it is. It's still there?
Eating. Ice Cream Uploads 1, Liverpool 1, Fulham 2, West Ham 2. Spurs still on the winning ways now. Took them a little bit of time to get started, but 3 more points at Notts Forest as we go into the second half fixtures. Arsenal lost at Chelsea. City won at Bournemouth. Everton with a draw. Leicester smashing Norwich, and United with another 4, this time against Villa with no response. So Ice Cream Uploads continue to slide down the table a little bit further. In 4th now. A win, a loss, and a draw in their last 3 games. But
it's starting to come into realistic territory for us now, isn't it? We're starting to find our feet. I mean, by no stretch of the imagination is this where I think we're going to end up by the end of the season, because we've kind of found our level at this point. I mean, taking a point off Liverpool after the humiliation that we received at the London Stadium is probably as good as we could ask for at this point. By seeing the likes of City, Liverpool, West Ham even creeping into the top 10, Tottenham now officially in the top 10 as Arsenal drop down. The league is starting to take a little bit of shape and a bit of normality, as you would expect. I imagine this is going to start to look a little bit more different even in the next 3 games.
Interestingly, Notts Forest, phenomenal all the way through last season. They're in the relegation spaces. Fulham, though, who were second fiddle to Notts Forest for most of that season, are all the way up in 8th place. So the newly promoted boys, there's 2 teams that from the Championship find themselves in the top 8. So it's, like I say, this is all going to normalise over the course of the season. But I see you. The top 4 still? We'd take top 4.
Absolutely. It's a disappointing result against Liverpool because I think both teams was going for it, which made fantastic viewing for the people in the stands because no one was settling for a point. But for both fans of both teams, it kind of felt like it was 2 points dropped rather than 1 point gained.
I agree. Look at the run of fixtures after that draw against Liverpool, which we should take a lot from that. Burnley, Villa, and Forest. That means, I mean, if the schedule as it is like that, Liverpool are the only really difficult team we've played so far. We've still got. That means we're going to get like Chelsea, City, United, whatever, all back to back almost as the schedule goes on.
Yeah, so our next episode, we'll have Burnley in the Premier League. We'll have our first FA Cup fixture of the season against Aston Villa, and then a home tie against Nottingham Forest. After that, though, episode 21 is going to be, godly. Manchester City away at the Etihad, and then we bring Chelsea to the ICU Arena. That is going to be a hell of an episode. And the next episode 20 is going to be setting the scene, hopefully, with 6 points in the bag and a next foot in the next round of the FA Cup. After that, though, 2 absolute torture fixtures in the league.
Who is it we've got in the FA Cup? I didn't even notice which one was the FA Cup.
Villa. Aston Villa. Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's definitely big. We should expect to have a foot in the third round there, or at least put up a massive fight against Aston Villa. But these two, this could be the worrying times. If we come away with 2 points and 2 draws out of that, you'd be extremely grateful.
Who follows that then? So obviously we've got Wolves, and then next up, just so you can see, so City, Chelsea, Wolves, Norwich, United. So that 5 games, and then Leicester,
Yeah,
and then Everton, and then Arsenal. So yes, we've got 10 points now, and yes, we've got potentially another 6 points in the next stream in the league. But then it starts to get difficult for us. So
exactly. It could be that we have to have a secondary formation in the bag if things don't look to go our way, and we play a hybrid 5 at the back that then moves into 5 in the midfield, or packing out 4 with a SS striker. It all depends on how we play. It's going to be very interesting and difficult times potentially. I mean, if we play like we did against Liverpool, I've got no fear that we might be able to get something out of those games. But if we end up playing like we do against West Ham, then it could all go tits up for us.
100%, 100%. But we're going to wrap things up. Let's get back into the managerial suite at the ICU arena. Thank you very much, everyone. Actually, do you know what? We've been here all day. Let's nip back up. Let's nip back up. So we jump in the car in the car park at the ICU arena. This is what it looks like from the outside. This is the underground car park. Hey. Anyway, let's flick to the manor house. And do you know what? It's getting a bit dark and stuff out here. It's getting a bit cold, wet, rainy. That's actually a bit pissing it down in Manchester shish jar all day. But let's get inside. Let's get inside. Oh, grab yourselves a brew. Put your feet up. Get your shoes off. Get your Ugg slippers on. That's what I've got on. Oh yes. Oh yes. But that's it. We are done for the day. Get the stadium behind us. Not the easiest of episodes, but still a big one. One that we should absolutely take everything away from and still be proud. We managed to get another 3 points for Ice Cream Uploads in the league. We then had the loss, but we took a 4th point from the stream against Liverpool. Huge achievements for a team of our size. Don't forget, we've got like, 4, maybe 5 quid to spend in the transfer window, so we don't necessarily have any ability. This is the team we've got. We may get a little bit more as the season goes on, but we don't have much to add. What you see from us right now is what you're going to get for the rest of the season. And hopefully, we can go on a cup run. I mean, we've never won a cup game in charge of this club, so just beating Aston Villa is probably my main goal for the next stream. Obviously keeping the league alive, but short-term goals is start a cup run, get something for the fans to celebrate as we just cement our place in the league, and then we'll see where we can go from there. But the next episode is Wednesday, 12 noon-ish UK time, and we'll have 3 games in that stream. But if you want to come along and be involved, be a part of the crowd, be one of the fans, one of the team here at Ice Cream Uploads FC, and make sure you hit that follow button, and you'll get notified when we go live each and every single time we do. We have The Scoop, which is our news show each and every single day at 10 a.m.-ish. And then we follow that on a Monday and a Wednesday and a Friday with this Masters of the League. So if you want to stick around for the story, hitting follow now will get you notified. And shout out to David BR, Wild Walder, and Hessian Gaming, who've all dropped follows today as well. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. But before we disappear, I want to say disappear. I just mean nip through that back door just there. Me and Bibbs have got matching hot tubs. I mean, VIP, you don't have to share your hot tub, you get your own. We're going to jump in, have a nice chill out there. Before we jump in there, though, Bib, anything you'd like to
add? Again, thank you very much to everyone for your help being assistant managers, our chief scouts, our medical experts in the chat. You've helped us pick our team based on fitness, tactical inept, and obviously how we shape up going towards the rest of the season. Thank you very much, Ads, for the subscription as well. We very much appreciate every single one of you that help us support us every single day. Never mind just doing Masters of the League. Next Masters of the League episode on Wednesday at around about 12 p.m. But apart from that, guys, I wish you all a very happy Monday afternoon.
Yeah. Okay, what we're going to do, going to raid friend of the channel, Mr. Beans TV, just because I've seen his live, and I've not seen him been live for ages. So if you don't mind sticking around for that, we'll drop in and say hello to Beans if we can do. But we are going to wrap up the stream. We're going to end things now, putting on the end slate as we usually do. Before we do that, though, Bib has 2 words for you, and they are:
stay frosty.